Good morning, everybody. This is Gustavo Farel, Gary Mazeroff, Samuel Schultz, transmitting live here from San Antonio, Texas, World Championship Racquetball, 22nd edition. You're watching now a match between Maria Céspedes, Dominican Republic, Maria René Rodriguez, Guatemala. Round robin play here, pool play. We are rally scoring, score serving, score receiving. First point on the board goes to Guatemala, 1-0. Great serve down the right side. Quickly, 2-0. Advantage Rodriguez. Rodriguez, born and raised Guatemala, but currently residing and training in South Carolina with the likes of Xxii Irf. She is a double silver medalist from the 2019 Pan Am doubles. Good shot. Céspedes, side out point. Down the line, 1-2. Maria Céspedes from the Dominican Republic. She is an English teacher in a bilingual school, Dominico Americano. Again, point. Serve for Rodriguez. And going back to Céspedes, she is a World Junior 16-year-old silver medalist in the Dominican Republic World Championships that year. She is 26 years of age coming in to serve. 2-3. Set up off the side wall there was not strong enough to get at the front wall. Point Rodriguez, staying with the same drive serve. Left or right side. That time she chose right. She has to be careful, make sure her racket does not cross the plane of the second red line that's parallel on a drive serve to that side wall. Point. Again, Rodriguez, Guatemala. Gary has joined me now.
Welcome back, Gustavo. Impressed with Maria Renee's game. She's really elevated over the last couple years, perhaps a function of training in the States. She's cut down on her unforced errors, more control, good shot selection. Everything's in on these courts, folks. We're not playing the 12-foot IRF rule out of bounds above 12 feet because nobody can see the line here. So it's U.S. rules. These courts are totally enclosed, so 20 feet high on the back wall.
We're playing with the gearbox black ball.
Rolando Coco Keller, our principal official here. He hails from Santa Cruz de la Sierra in Bolivia. Coach for Guatemala now is Senor Ernesto Ochoa from Mexico. Richie Monroy and Rosa Gomez are the coaches for Dominican Republic.
Good get. Céspedes.
Unforced error by Maria Renee. So as soon as the score is called, both players have up to 10 seconds to do what they're supposed to do. The receiver must turn towards the back wall and or hold their racket above their head to indicate not ready. See Cespedes' right foot in the zone, the drive serve zone, so she would not be able to drive the ball behind her on a drive serve. That would be an infraction. You just referred to that last couple minutes, Gustavo.
On the right side, the same would apply.
Correct.
Let's see here now that Rodriguez, if she goes down the right sideline, making sure her racket does not cross the plane, and it did not. I have a perfect angle on it here, but if it crosses the plane of that drive serve violation zone, then that would be a fault serve.
Subject to the call of the official.
Correct.
Skip ball, great serve. Drive Z left with the forehand. Deep court, forcing a weak return by the receiver. Now she comes behind herself, but I believe it was a short call.
And that can be called a screen serve.
Absolutely, if those components we discussed last match apply. Now it's reverse. So she's showing her skill set on her serves here. Drive Z left, reverse drive Z right, drive behind her body, bottom line. She has a 2-point lead, 8-6. So Sam, take it away. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the Pan Am and IRF networks.
It's
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because
back live here, Gary Gustavo. Worth noting here, Maria Rene, she's a clinical psychologist now residing in South Carolina, as we pointed out. And she likes to use sports as a catalyst for social change. She's an advocate of that.
Excellent.
And I think that's an excellent thing to do.
And she's been on our world stage for racquetball for years, first playing as a junior for Guatemala under the tutelage of Tom Travers. She'll be playing with Gabby Martinez in doubles later today. Errant backhand by Rodriguez. Cespedes, it's a good timeout, huh?
Good timeout.
That's a great serve. Screen ball called. So it's first serve. Straight up, straight down ball. Miss hit by the receiver, Maria Rene. Blink your eyes, Gustavo. Look at the score.
This match is
8-9.
This match is going to be tight. Going best out of 5, 3 games to win. And we're all tied up.
So it's 9-9. If we're tied at 10, it'll go to 12. We're tied at 11, 13, etc. One must win by 2 points in each of the 5 games. That's nice.
We talked about that yesterday. That ball in the back corner has a tendency to die very quickly. The court, the ball itself lends itself to that. We can stay here. She's going to be right back on the court, I think. So, Gary, we are enjoying another almost 100-degree weather day here, even though the courts in the morning are nice and cool. The club is cool.
Yeah, we still need a jacket indoors because you freeze.
Yeah. The venue, fantastic. This YMCA, an old country club without golf. Sprawling grounds. It has pickleball, tennis, basketball court.
Country club without the golf.
A lot of weights, a lot of different machines. Very, very nice place.
Thousand Oaks family YMCA. Tons of kids running around here.
They've invested a lot of money in getting these courts up to speed.
Yeah. A question for you. Who called that timeout?
That would have been Guatemala.
Rodriguez?
Guatemala.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, why would Cespedes call it?
Yeah.
Lack of momentum.
Right.
Pulling the momentum away. She just scored 3 straight points. Ball live. Make that 4 straight. Great comeback by the young lady from the Dominican Republic. School teacher, bilingual teacher. Cespedes. She leads 1-0. And we will be back in 2 minutes. We will go to a break, Samuel.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide with representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want.
Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Samuel here at Court Central. World Championships, 22nd edition, women's singles. Rodriguez, Guatemala, finds herself 0-1 in games. Good start.
Great legitimate serve. Racket did not cross the plane of the drive serve violation line. That second line off the right side wall.
So Gustavo with the rally scoring protocol now. Maria Renee had 4 opportunities at game point and didn't cash in. Kudos to Cespedes for coming back.
Oh, yes. Rally scoring.
And I counted previous match with Ramsey Drury from Canada against Lawrence from the USA. Ramsey had 10 opportunities a game in game 3 and didn't cash in.
Rally scoring allows for anything from a crack to a miss to a good shot to all of a sudden become a point for the receiver and can end the game quickly.
It's great to have Cespedes back. She reappeared last year after a hiatus for probably 10 years.
Nice shot, nice pinch.
She was a good juniors player, and now she's what, 26, as you said?
Correct.
Strong serve there. Nice. Reverse into the floor. A gift for Cespedes.
Short serve.
That's called a nick. Defensive serve, if you will. High lob that grazes the sidewall deep, precluding the opponent from attacking the return.
Cespedes jumped on that next shot, hitting it down the right side. Point. Again,
Nice.
same shot. Yep.
Time
Powerful
out.
backhand.
Cespedes in control here. We'll stay here, Sam. Want to thank our main sponsors, Gearbox Racquetball, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. ProKennex, the official racket. Thank you, Mike Martinez, who's behind us. Splathead.com, the official garment provider for the International Racquetball Federation. And many thanks to our buddies back home,
Our friends,
Luke and Keith. Keith in California, Keith Calkins, Luke St. Ange in Colorado.
the guys that were responsible for starting much of this great event. Pan Am Sports Channel transmitting live there along with Facebook.
Local organizing committee, U.S. Racquetball Group, all the local sponsors, YMCA, Camilla's Restaurant, the food trucks, everybody adds to the equation and creates such a fine event here. This is day 2 of 8. And it seems like we've been here a week already.
It certainly does. And here we go, 6-2.
Cespedes, Dominican Republic, capital, Santo Domingo. Junior championships for 2025 will be there. We'll be back at that beautiful facility. Good get. Now Cespedes could have come up and attacked that because she had the entire right side, and it cost her.
So that dive get paid off.
She let the ball go, put her in the back wall, hit a defensive shot to the ceiling, and she lost the rally. That's what you're talking about. Could that have been called a screen? Yeah, it could have been. Came up short. It wasn't a drive serve violation. Oh, overhitting.
Yeah. Unforced error there. She wanted that left side down the line shot. Didn't get it. Skipped it in.
4-6 game 2. She was all over that, Gustavo.
Certainly was. Straight in. Straight back.
Next up on the Pan Am Sports Channel will be Bredenbeck, USA, Lee, Korea, men's singles, round 2 of the pool play.
Shot. Pinch. Left side. Rodriguez rolled it out. We have a match ahead of us here.
Short ball. Keller, principal arbitro.
She hasn't been able to get that over, but if she does, I think she's going to have a screen called on that one over the short line.
So that's a half lob right side, forces a ceiling ball. There it is. Composure from Rodriguez there. Patience.
And keep in mind on that serve that Rodriguez is doing on the right side, as long as she's not doing a drive serve, she's not in violation of the drive serve.
That's accurate.
Line. She's doing a lob. She is in violation of that line because it's a lob serve. It's allowed.
So we're going to go take a brief break, honor our advertisers, all our sponsors, and take it away, Sam. Back live, Gary, Gustavo, Samuel. Court Central here, Rodriguez, Guatemala serving 6. Cespedes, Dominican Republic 7. This is game 2. Cespedes won the first 11-9.
She has not gotten that serve over the short line.
Yeah, low percentage. Maybe 0, huh? Skipped it in. Batting practice. Foul ball.
That serve that she's trying to get over the line, I don't think anybody does it better than Paola Longoria. Very well. She puts a little more angle on it.
Another one. Inside out swing. Come back with that half lob right, entice an offensive return. Answer's yes. And she skips it in. So Rodriguez doing exactly what she wants to do. Get the defensive return and an unforced error by her opponent.
Who wants to just crank on the ball.
So one might ask, why doesn't she just do it on her first serve? Well, she has a reason. She got it in finally. Whatever, it's working, folks. So the momentum has changed. Now we have a 9-7 2-point lead for the young lady from Guatemala.
This is our second game this match. No. First game to the Dominican, Cespedes.
Same serve on that second opportunity. Great shot. Great shot. Straight in, straight back. Purest shot in the game, folks. Yes, the ball was up off the back wall, but her opponent had to return it from 38 feet and was not successful. 8-9, game 2. Drive Z.
Ball skips in.
First to 11 here, 9-9. What's the over-under, Gustavo?
You want to make a prediction on this one? I don't.
That makes 3 of us. A little loose on that drive Z. She wants the ball to hit the sidewall a little bit deeper. Gave her opponent an opportunity to set up, get balanced, take a full swing. As a result, Maria Renee rolls it out. So it's game point number 1 in her favor now in game number 2. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Wide angle. Winner. Cespedes staves off 1 game point. Now it's the first to 12 overtime, Gustavo. Just what the doctor ordered.
Depending on who wins this game, if Dominican wins it, I'm predicting a 3-0 margin of victory. If Guatemala wins it, I'm going to predict a 5-set.
Okay, hold you to that one.
See who wins game.
Another game point here. No, yes.
Yes, it is. 11-10.
Rodriguez.
Going to 12 still. Not getting it over.
No microphone for our officials, folks, so we apologize. He called it short. Second serve, half lob, right side. And over again. Enticing the offensive return by her opponent, and another unforced error by the young lady from Dominican. So when we return in 2 minutes, it'll be 1 game each here on the Pan Am Racquetball channel and the IRF networks. Take it away, Sam.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
And we're back live. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Samuel Schultz. Court Central here, San Antonio, Texas, 22nd edition of the World Racquetball Championships. So, Gustavo, we played 2 games. We're tied at 1. What's your impression?
I think we're in for a very, very tight match this game and all the way down to possibly a 5-set decision.
Yeah, you called it. You said it would go 3 if Cespedes put that one away.
And it did not. Now I'm predicting 5. Very intense. Both players are in it. Close, evenly matched.
So Monroy, the head coach for Dominican, confident what he told Maria Cespedes is to calm down a little bit, don't overhit it, and be a little more conservative on those returns of serve.
She hits a powerful backhand down that right side. She did just that.
Great
Now
start
down
here.
Down the left side now.
Blink your eyes, it's 3-0. Rally scoring.
That could change.
First to 11 win by 2. We've gone overtime in 2 games thus far this morning.
Good get. There it is again, that backhand, right side, powerful hit.
She amped that one up, didn't she?
She did. I think all of her shots this game have been amped up, as you say, Gary, from the last game.
Drive Z, very effective. Third shot, very effective. Ebb and flow of the match. Maria Renee was poaching there, trying to take it with her forehand.
On the board, side out.
If something's not working, change it. Worst thing that happens is no change, but you got to go somewhere. And that time she was going to run around her backhand and snap a forehand return. Let's see if she goes left this time. She goes right.
Her first serve percentage is very low.
Absolutely.
On that drive serve, and I'm referring to Maria Rene from Guatemala.
So that's the serve that worked for her in game 2 to bring her back. Unforced errors by Cespedes. Great snap to the back, to the ceiling. Reverse pinch left side.
Game 2 started out pretty much the same. I think she was down 4-0 and came back to win that one, as we know, in a tiebreak.
Another short.
Second serve, she's going to stay with a half lob right side along the wall.
Another skip. Most players, I observe, hit a higher percentage of their shots cross court even when they have that down the line available. A lot of loose shots coming off 2-3 walls here. So she's standing left. Notice her right foot is in the drive serve area. So according to the rule, she can't snap a drive serve behind her. That would be an invasion. She prefers her backhand, Gustavo.
Yeah. Notably, she plays that much better than her forehand. Gets a lot of power off that backhand.
So it was 5-0 in her favor, 5-2. Now it's 7-3. First to 11, win by 2, wins the game. Ball hit the third wall, that left side wall, before it hit the floor. As a result, it's a long or three-wall serve, a fault, second serve. Nobody home left side. Maria Renee looking right. Got past left side. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 1 minute. Sam?
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after what I want.
Back live in San Antonio, Texas. Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. This is game 3, ladies singles, round number 2 of the pool play. You just saw the lady in blue, Rodriguez from Guatemala, roll out the return of serve. That's a quality timeout in her favor. It's 4-8 game number 3. We're tied at 1.
We don't have a camera for our viewers to see what we look like, but if you go on to Pro Kennex website, there's a nice shot of us there that Mr. Martinez did yesterday.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mike.
Pro Kennex and GQ, Gentleman's Quarterly Review.
Climbing back, Rodriguez. 5'8". She's not out of this yet.
She climbed back last game. So she continues her low percentage of first drive serve. Probably less than 10%.
I would say, yeah. She may have gotten one in the first 3 games.
Oh, that's great. That was a good return to serve by Cespedes, but Maria Renee took that extra step and put that ball into the left corner. Winner, timeout on the floor. We'll stay here, Sam. Want to thank our sponsors again, our 3 main sponsors, Gustavo.
We have Gearbox, Racquetball, Rafael Filippini. Thank you, Joel Arredondo, who's here. All what you guys do is great for the sport. Mike Martinez, Pro Kennex as well. Now the part of the sponsors we have for this great International Racquetball Federation we're part of, and Splathead.com. Thank you for all the shirts, our referee shirts, the team shirts that were provided to the U.S. team. We're excited to be part of this again here now in San Antonio. First time since 1996.
Yeah. City Square in Phoenix. We had 32 countries.
Where I had the opportunity to play against Mr. Pablo Fajere. Then Chile, myself, Uruguay. And I remember that. I hate to say it, but it seems like it was yesterday.
And you beat him. Congratulations. Put that on your resume, my friend.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll remind, when we're having dinner tonight with Pablo, we'll remind him again. So we're back here, court number 5, Central. 6-8, Rodriguez, Guatemala. Cespedes, Dominicana. Called it short.
Oh, boy. I almost thought that was the first one that was going to be in this game, but no, called short. And it was not a violation. It was a good
Yeah.
right side serve.
IRF calendar coming up in December, the Junior Worlds, which is an annual event. Guatemala, Dr. Ware and his staff, he's sitting to our left.
They have a new junior player, I understand.
Myra Cardona,
Yep.
21 and older. 7-8. Next April, we're likely to be back in Tarija in Bolivia for the Pan Am Championships. Chengdu, China in August. World Games. World Senior Racquetball next year. Site to be determined. And the juniors in December probably will be in Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic.
A lot of exciting racquetball here still to come.
Oh, skip again.
Our next match, Jake Bredenbeck, USA versus Sun
Naiwu Lee.
Naiwu Lee, Korea. Excellent young player.
8-9, game 3. Another short.
Both ladies very focused, intense.
Different twist on that second serve this time. Goes left, and it cost her. She's been very, very successful hitting that half lob right. I'm not sure why she went out of it.
Twice Cespedes has taken that shot and point. Flat left side.
As we discussed, hitting to her favorite shot, side, the backhand.
Yes.
So it's game point number 1 for Cespedes here in game 3. 5Z again. There it is. Tom Travers racquetball paid off. Drive Z deep. Weak return put away. We're here in Santo Domingo for the 22nd World Championships of Racquetball. We'll be back in 2 minutes for game number 4.
Very good gearbox. I love about gearbox that everyone's part of the family, and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete, obviously talent and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine. It's just part of enjoying the process and then gets to wherever we want to get. Any sport that young athletes are playing, if you really like it, and as I said, if you put the dedication and the passion, I told you guys you don't even imagine how far you can go.
Ocho señales en vivo. Y en simultáneo. Solo por Panam Sport Channel.
Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. We're here at the 22nd edition of the International Racquetball Federation World Championships in San Antonio, Thousand Oaks Family Y. Gustavo, we have five continents represented here, 19 different countries. We have Africa, we have Europe, we have Asia, North America, and South America. And after doing my homework, Central America is the gateway between the two continents, as is the Caribbean. So we have the Dominican from the Caribbean. We have two Central American countries, Costa Rica And Guatemala, speaking of Guatemala, serving is Maria Renee.
Game 4. Wasting no time this fourth game. She started in games 2 and 3 down 4 and 5-0. Not the way you want to start on an 11-point.
No, and this is a must-win game for her. She's down 2-1. Fifth game or set, whatever you want to call it, it's a tie break. Great start, my friend.
Now that serve, Gary, that she's doing, it's very important that that come off the back wall or possibly quite just die in the corner. If it's coming off that side wall, Cespedes, which her strength being her backhand, she's pinch splatted every of the last 2 shots that Rodriguez tried on that serve.
Okay, she's going to go back, I believe, right side with the half lob.
Nicked the side wall, fell short. Cespedes took advantage of it. Jumped on it.
Drive Z again. Deep left. Didn't get it. So my question is, was that her motivation? I'm confident it was. She went with the same side jam serve and caught Maria Renee off guard.
Caught her looking. Yep, couldn't recover.
Now she goes back to the traditional Z left. Ball down, point for the young lady in red. Couple more points by Cespedes. Going to put a lot of pressure on Maria Renee here, Gustavo.
You are correct there, Gary. Let's see.
That
Rodriguez
helps.
can deny that. She does.
That's impressive. It's called a rollout, folks. A kill takes its second bounce immediately off the front wall.
Staying with that drive serve. Let's see if she can keep it off the side wall. Chooses to serve right. On that side, she has not gotten any serve in yet.
Yeah, different twist here. Second serve. More power laden. Drive Z. Yeah. Success.
Powerful. Straight in, straight back rollout.
Look at the scores here. It's 1 point spread here in game 4. First 3 games, 2 points, 2 points, and 3 points. Back at par again, empate. The crowd would love a tiebreak. This is the second of multiple broadcasts today. According to our schedule, we could have up to nine broadcasts going till about 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Miss hit. But fortunately, a unforced error by Cespedes, giving the point to Rodriguez, 5-4.
Came behind her, snapped it behind her there. Came up short again, no surprise. Drive Z. Yes.
Wow.
Power backhand. Very impressive, folks. If you think that's an easy shot, get in the court and hit 100 balls on your own. See how many you can keep straight in and straight back out of the reach of your opponent who's not even on the court. He pinches that time. Back and forth, back and forth. Ida y vuelta. Cespedes 6, Rodriguez 5. Game number 4. The pressure's mounting on Rodriguez, Gustavo.
Rodriguez, if her coaches are watching, have got to be telling her to hit that ball down the right side, away from Cespedes' power, her backhand.
Setup. Oh my. Maria Renee wants that back. No mulligans in racquetball. Had the entire court and hit it back. Cespedes won the point. We're going to stay here, Sam. We have a timeout on the floor, 1 minute. We'll be back to live action. So let's review the events of the week, Gustavo. This is day 2 of 8. We will complete play next Saturday, today being Sunday. And we have 19 countries and over 100 players. We have 12 professional referees from 6 different countries.
We have 6 days of pool play, round robin, followed by actually 5.5 of round robin. And then on the Thursday of this week, we start the Llaves, the draw, the elimination round. The winners of the first round go to the gold medal brackets, and the losers go to the blue. And the tournament culminates on Saturday, where we have our gold, silver, and bronze medal winners. We are in San Antonio, Texas. Excited to be here again in the United States. Great host city for this event. I can see why San Antonio has become a hotbed for racquetball in the States. A lot of great players here. We're back now.
Cespedes, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, serving against Rodriguez. Guatemala City, Guatemala, now lives in South Carolina. 7-5. Make that 8-5. Not a quality timeout. So she found that serve early and has continued to punish her opponent with that drive Z deep left.
I'm impressed with Cespedes, particularly her backhand, her tenacity, the left side splats down the line, very strong, very strong.
Oh, unforced error.
It's not over, Gary.
Nope, it's not. 6-9, Rodriguez.
Must win for Rodriguez to stay in this match. There it was. Good serve. Point. Good serve. Weak return. Pinch splat. Right side. Point.
Another point, 7-9. First to 11.
Try it again. This time going back to short ball. Second serve.
Drive Z left. Oh, up top. Good clear by Maria. Set up. Put away. I asked why wouldn't she not be more conservative and go up top? And the answer is she's been successful with that style for almost 4 games, so continue. And here we are with the timeout. We'll take it away, Sam. We'll be back in 1 minute, folks.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer. So it's going to be fun.
We're back live. Gary and Gustavo with Sam. We're here, Court Central. What a match, Gustavo. First game, 9-11. Second game, 12-10. Third game, 8-11. Now we have 8-9. Make that 9-9.
I think we're going to see another tie break here.
Guatemala serving. Rodriguez ties it up. Inched back. Here she is at par with her opponent. She has to win this game to force a tiebreak. Another short serve. Let's see if she goes half lob. No, she's going to go with the drive Z.
Her first serve, which should be an offensive weapon, has not been for Rodriguez. That to me has been the difference.
Yeah, that's a great serve. Set up. Oh, nice. Good things happen when you swing the racket, folks. As a result, it's match point number 1 for the young lady from República Dominicana, Céspedes. Going back to that drive Z deep. And she goes with a jam. Oh, my.
Good recovery.
Kudos to Rodriguez, because that was a great serve.
Super serve. Same as the last time that caught her off guard. She was not able to recover.
First to 12, folks. Tie break.
Quick feet. Got her up there. Nicely done.
Ball get in. That ball was in. Unforced error by the young lady in red. Game point number 1 for Rodriguez now, folks. Here on the Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF networks.
Céspedes visibly upset with herself on that shot.
Called it short.
And it was short.
No appeals till we have the VAR Victor Andreas Romero system. Video assist review starting with the quarters. Setup. Wow. Here we go. We're going 5, Gustavo.
If I was a betting man, Gary, I would bet on myself. I predicted 4 yesterday. Today I predicted 5 on this, and here we are. We're going to a 5th set.
Well, I'm putting my money on you. Sam, speaking of you, take it away. We'll be back in 2 minutes, folks.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want.
We're back live. Gary, Gustavo, and Samuel. Tie break, 5th set. So Cespedes Dominicana outscored Maria Renee from Guatemala by 1 point. She has the option to serve, and she's taking it, Gustavo.
Here we go, game 5, 0-0. Nice rally scoring 5th set. Coming right to the backhand that's been most successful for her, which is how I would describe her play. This powerful backhand, powerful pinch.
More players than not would have taken a forehand off that. She ran around her forehand to hit a backhand, and it paid off. Ball live. Set up. Near side pinch winner. 1-1, game 5. Each player has 1 timeout available.
She had 2 options there, the pinch on the right side or down the right side line. I don't think either one of those would have been gotten by Cespedes.
Another short.
And on the other side of the story, the short serve has been the
Achilles heel for
demon.
Maria
Yeah.
Renee. Drive Z, loose on that. I like the fact that Cespedes took the ball out of the air, but she was off balance when she struck it.
She was.
And it cost her. Had she taken another half step, got balanced, she probably would have had a different result. Another short serve, talking about results. 10% maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Very, very few in first serve attempt.
Drive Z. Good clear by Maria Renee. Forehand. See, folks, most of those shots are going cross court. It's a great get by Cespedes. So this, for safe and fair play, this is a referee time, giving her an opportunity to tie her shoe.
This is going to go back and forth all the way to the 11 mark or beyond if necessary. Every game this match has been closely fought.
Oh, nice. Well, according to the schedule, the next match is scheduled for 11:15, and it's almost 11:45 here in San Antonio. So this match has taken quite a while, much to the joy of the crowd.
Set up, unforced error, had the whole front court to herself. Not successful. We're all tied up at 3 again.
Oh, nice. There's that backhand, patented backhand.
Powers it down the right side.
handcuffed her. Esposada against the back wall. Ace serve. Unretrievable.
Let's see if she does that jam serve right side. No.
Nice shot. Forehand winner right side. Rodriguez. 4-5. Fascinating. Game 1, 2-point spread. Game 2, 2 points. Game 3, 3 points. Game 4, 2 points. And here we are, 1 point spread. Oh, nice. Back to par.
That's one
5-5.
for Rodriguez on that side.
That was a Lee shot, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Referring to the young man from Korea who hit, according to my compatriot here, the shot of the day yesterday.
Yes, he did. We're all tied up here, 5-5. Fifth game.
Goes with the reverse to the right. Paid off, Gustavo. Different twist on that second serve. So Rodriguez forges ahead by 1.
Unsuccessful with that first serve again.
So she going to go drive Z left? Looks like it. But strange things do happen. Oh, there it is.
Good jet.
Oh, ball was up. She lost vision off that glass.
Tied again at 6 as we work our way up to the 11-point mark.
Same serve coming from Cespedes. Great serve. Just kissed a little bit hard off that back. And she lost sight of that cross-court pass.
She was looking to the left corner, thinking it was going to be a splatter down the line.
7-6, server. Got one in? No? The answer's no.
Almost. Casi buena.
Casi buena. All right, she going left, right? She gonna jam? Going left. Oh my. Didn't get the angle she wanted. Too loose. And Cespedes able to take that ball with a half step and a turn and a rip. So we'll take it away, go to commercial break. When we come back, it'll be tied at 7 here in game number 5.
Una salida doble con 2. Ya les hice preparar la salida.
We're back live. Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. Folks, what a treat here. We hope we have another 8 treats after this match. It's 7-7 in the tiebreak. 5th game. Dominican Republic versus Guatemala. Cespedes versus Rodriguez. And Cespedes, after that timeout, scores her 8th point, first to 11.
Good timeout.
Welcome Aníbal Osvaldo Maggi León, our presidente. Hello, my friend. 2 points enseguida, Gustavo, 9-7.
Shot called good by referee Rolando Keller. Now 2 points away from victory.
Great serve. Tried to pinch that in from 39.5 feet, was not successful. Match point number 1 in favor of Cespedes from Dominicana. This is round 2 of the pool play, ladies singles. And there it is, Maria Cespedes, 3-2 over Maria Rene Rodriguez from Guatemala. Wrap it up, Gustavo.
I think the big difference here, Cespedes, her backhand, powerful, left side pinch, down the line, cross court, versus Rodriguez. Weak first serve, not able to get that drive serve in. To me, that was a big difference.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of points, but that was the difference in the game here today.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Well, talk about even. The 5th set, 4-point spread, and that was the largest spread of all 5 games. 4, 3, 2, 2, and 2. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes for men's singles. Bredenbeck, USA versus Lee, Korea. Stay tuned on the Pan Am Sports Channel and IRF Networks.
I love about Gearbox that everyone's part of the family, and they have the best equipment in a great sport. Dedication makes a great athlete, obviously talent and passion. One of my beliefs is that we're capable of doing a lot of things that we cannot even imagine.